Powered by the Montana Television Network. The 5:30 news continues on KPAX, Montana's news leader.
This summer's drought is taking a toll on eastern Montanans, but in this week's outdoor report, Winston Greeley shows us how the lack of moisture also impacts wildlife.
Parts of eastern Montana are enduring one of the worst drought in decades. And while this takes a toll on farms and ranches, wildlife also feel the effects of this summer's lack of moisture.
The distribution of wildlife has been shifting this summer due to the drought conditions, following both water supplies and green vegetation.
Congregations around water can lead to disease outbreaks, but the bigger impact on big game will depend on this upcoming winter. If severe, we could see declines in populations and an increase in game damage.
We hope that some of the problems can be alleviated through hunting seasons so that more of those deer can be taken advantage of by hunter than being killed by the severe winters, and that'll also help to alleviate depredation complaints and problems that we might have with too high a population.
With eastern Montana's diminishing water bodies, waterfowl are also feeling the impact of this drought.
We have noticed waterfowl, a lot of them initiated nesting around a dam, and those ponds dried up, so many of the waterfowl had to move on, and we are noticing smaller reservoirs that have dried up completely with fewer ducks on them.
In these extreme conditions, FWP urges hunters to use extra caution this fall when they head to the field.
Knowing that landowners are going to be exceptionally stressed this year, we just ask that hunters be respectful of the private landowners in Montana, and hunting is a recreation that we get to enjoy, so we hope that people will be respectful of that and maintain those good relationships.
I'm Winston Greeley, out among Montana's fish, wildlife, and parks.
Make sure to check with FWP on fire restrictions and closures before heading out to hunt. Coming up after the break, Chief Meteorologist Aaron Yost will give us an update on the red flag warning that started this afternoon, plus a look at the devastating path Hurricane Irma has already left in some parts of the Caribbean. Stay tuned.